Are we live? Good. Hello, my name is Jack Johnson, and welcome back to Jack Johnson News. Or at least in a second, because this is actually a message from my teacher, which if you guys didn't know, I was doing this for schooling, so, yeah. About the other voices, I don't know how many other voices I have, besides those, and doing them alone as standoff videos is actually really hard. Turns out you need to make scripts and stuff, and when you don't have scripts and stuff, well, it kind of falls flat. I mean, it's sometimes easy to make scripts. I mean, with Jack Johnson, and my news reporter voice, as some people would call it, I just need to read the news, so it's not as bad. But for ones like Mickey Mouse, Goofy, Papyrus, Captain Price, all of those ones, it's kind of hard to figure out stuff for them. So I think we might just go Jack Johnson News for some of the year. Also, it's a lot longer than the 2-minute videos that are, 2 to 5 minute videos that are doing those voices. So, I feel like this would show a lot more than just doing those ones. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe the 2 to 5 minute videos are fine, and just figuring out scripts and stuff for those are going to be the goal. Because usually, I'm not the one that has come up with the script. That's the director and everything when it comes to voice acting. Slight problem, I'm my own director right now. And it's kind of hard. I forgot to do something, but it'll be in here anyways. Because my mic should pick it up. Anyways, because Steve forgot to turn off the freaking lights. Thanks, Steve. And my voice has been hurting. Oh, yes. I did not upload yesterday because my voice was dead. I had no throat. But I do think if I'm going to be doing the Jack Johnson News, I should probably take a 1-day break in between and just practice my voice in between. Only so that way I'm not repeating the same news. And it's very important to not repeat the same news if your news channel is a 20-minute video. Because no one's going to come back for another 20-minute video of the same stuff with a little bit of different things. Anyways, with that being said, to those of you who are here for Jack Johnson News and didn't know about the voice acting that I've been doing, I'm going to be posting voices soon. Once I build up a bit more videos for them, probably going to start doing that tomorrow. Doing some more voice acting. I don't know what I'm going to do, that's the problem. I think I might search up comics, if that's a good idea, and just read out the comics. But yeah, with that being said, let's get back to the news, shall we? Steve, roll the internet news thingy. Thank you, Steve. Now, it turns out Rasputin from Destiny 2 is a giant computer brain. That's it. There you go. You want to know what he is? That's what he is. Apparently, he's just a giant computer brain. An AI breakthrough could significantly improve the Oculus Quest's rendering power, which, if you guys didn't know, the Oculus Quest is more for the lower-end consumer that can't afford the gaming PCs. But if you can afford a gaming PC, I would highly suggest getting the Valve Index because it's cheaper than some of the other ones, and it's a really good idea. But, sorry about that. Let's see here. There's a Canadian. A Canadian has a brain of a 70-year-old after flawed tests lets disease go undiagnosed for years. Ow. That's actually kind of sad, I won't lie. Apparently there was a cosplayer that turns up the heat as Witcher 3's Triss. I don't know who that character is, so if you know, then there you go. It Chapter 2 should have been broken from Stephen King and killed. Spoilers. They don't want to let us know without reading it, and sadly... that's Screen Rant. Okay. Huh. Although, when you read the lower part of it, it says coronavirus, colons, I think that's colons. Stephen King shuts down the Stan Stars comparison to pandemic book. Okay, I guess. I don't know what that has to do with coronavirus, but sure. Maybe it's just a book that I haven't read, and that's what he's talking about. Let's see here. A London family talks about Disney trip cancellations with coronavirus on the rise. Kids, families, grown-ups alike. If you're planning to go anywhere, I have one simple good advice for you. Don't. What's the point in going somewhere if you're most likely going to bring a disease that we still know nothing about back home? Especially if you're bringing it here to Canada. I don't want it. Please, keep it out. We already had 30. I don't want more. And surprisingly, there is a lot less coronavirus news in the local news today, apparently. Apparently there's a Canadian-wide warrant issued for an offender. Okay. A bakery, I don't know what that says, has a $5 chicken katsu sando. That's a steal, apparently. I mean, that sounds pretty good, actually. $5, that would probably be nice. All right. Well, let's move down a bit. There's a Dragon Ball Z one, apparently. Is it still going? Steve, is Dragon Ball Z? Yes. Apparently, we're getting confirmation that yes, it is still going. Still going strong, apparently. I haven't been in the loop. It's been a while since I've watched it. Anyways, why Ultimate Gohan doesn't use Nurgo Super Saiyan? I don't know. But his name's Ultimate Gohan, so I'd assume he wouldn't have to go Super Saiyan unless he really needs it. Yes. Apple iPads, Facebook VR headsets in short supply as COVID-19 spreads. Yes, we're going to have a lot of short supply with VR stuff, sadly. And, customers complain of price gouging as hand sanitizers sell out in stores. Yeah, if they start raising the prices of hand sanitizers, screw them all for being the greedy dirtbags that they will be. Because here at Jack Johnson News, we do not support the greedy, money scheming people. We only support the people that need it. Especially if this giant virus is going around. No one else wants it, so why the hell would you raise the one thing that's probably keeping a lot of people healthy? I mean, geez, I have some right here. Look, it's a freaking one step. It's simple. You just go one, open. Alright, rename this to two step, and then start selling them again. Because one, open the lid. Two, spray it in hand. Three, you're done. You just maybe 3 step if you want to be safe, but it's more like 2 steps. And then you just go like that, and bam, safe for like 5 hours, and then it wears off or something. I don't know. Sorry, I think I'm coming down with a cold. I have something stuck in my throat, apparently. Oxford VR uses virtual reality to treat social anxiety. Funny enough, I used to be very wary about talking to people. I wasn't the biggest people person, and I know that sounds crazy, right? I could talk to a camera all day. I could talk to people on a stream all day. Hell, I could freaking go to school and be fine for the whole day talking to my friends and talking to people there. I was more shy of the adult stranger, or more of the people that I don't know that are also older, which is weird because I didn't have many friends that were older, but still, my dad or someone would introduce me to them. I'd be like, "Oh, hi!" Like one of my school friends introduced me to one of his friends at the building. He was an adult, and I was like, good to meet you, I guess. Yeah, I mean he's my friend now. His name is Patrick. So Patrick, if you see this, hi. Not the Patrick that used to live at our house, but there's a Patrick that lives at the building. There's a lot of Patricks that I know now, and it gets very confusing when I need to label them. And I'm gonna probably come up with a label system later on in life, but for now, I don't need to. Anyways, point being, I used to have lots of anxiety, But when I got my VR, I started playing a game called Rec Room, which is for the PSVR, and that's what I have. I have a yes, right, Steve. It's the PSVR. Yes, the PSVR. It's a very marvelous device. You just plop it on your head, and you're instantly on space planets and stuff, or you're seeing Thomas the Tank Engine as a tactical nuke. I mean, what do you not like about that? But I started talking to people and met a lot of people, and now I can freaking joke around with anyone. Like, I'll just walk up to people and be like, hey, nice weather we're having, right? Oh, did you see Thomas the Tactical Nuke? Ah, yes, he's a killer at parties. Ah, yes, Super Cop Company founder faces criminal charges for using his own name of brand. Well, damn. Okay. This is interesting. So, Rick and Morty Season 4 release. Fans convinced Disney films hold the key to return date. Now, Rick and Morty fans. I'm a Rick and Morty fan myself. I like science and stuff, and, well, I'm a Rick and Morty fan myself. But I think taking it to the point of Disney films holding the key to the return date is a little bit far off, don't you think? I mean, let's be honest here. One is an adult show. The other is a company that bought a lot of its adult movies, like Deadpool. Because Disney, you own it now, which means you own adult movies. I hope you know that and have fun with it. Yeah. Can I, see anything else on it, or we'll just bring up other results? It's funny, because we were promised, 42 different episodes, and we didn't get those 42 episodes, and now I'm sad. Ah, here we go. Tom Holland couldn't even keep his own stolen Spider-Man prop a secret. Well, Tom, it sounds like you done goofed if, you spilled on what you stole from Spider-Man. Because Spider-Man's gonna... Wait, he is Spider-Man. So, does that mean Spider-Man would be angry at himself for stealing that? Because he stole it. And stealing is not good. You should never steal unless it's your own prop at the time. Then I guess... Go. Okay. Fair enough. DC Comics killed off Robin in a Batman contest. Well, but had a backup plan. Oh. So is he dead? Did Robin die? Also, which Robin are we talking about? Because there's I think 3 different Robins. Just there's 3 different Jokers. But no, if we're actually being serious, which Robin died? Ah, yes. Steve Orlando makes Marvel debut with Doctor Doom, Scarlet Witch, and the Dark Hold. The Flash brings back the Reverse Flash. I thought the Reverse Flash was evil. Was he not? Maybe I'm wrong. Become a galactic scavenger with the Deep Sky Derelict on March 24th. Oh, that's cool. Oh, yes. They were talking... Oh. Here's something that my teacher won't like. Wastelanders looks a lot more like the traditional Fallout game. Bethesda on adding more Fallout to Fallout 76. Now, if you don't know, I am the fan of the Fallouts. The Fallouts is one of the favorites of mine, and the Fallout is a very beautiful game, as the French would say, because I am not French, that's for sure. But yes, if you didn't know, your host Jack Johnson is a fan of Fallout, mostly due to it being set in the 1980s, but if the 1980s was more futuristic. It's weird, but damn does it relate. And, well, it's just a fun game. You can go and shoot someone in the face and they'll be like, hey, don't do that again. And then you can just be like, okay. And then just walk away. Hell, I destroyed a bunch of people's houses. I made people cry. But you don't see me being sad about it. Anyways, Needless to say, I haven't streamed Fallout 76 in a while because it's been lacking in content. Yes, I won't lie, teacher, you have that right. But a lot of their other games, I don't know, apparently it holds a lot of content. Hell, there's a Fallout YouTuber that's still streaming Fallout New Vegas. I wish I could stream it, I have it, but we can't stream it because I don't have a computer for it. Also, I just noticed that it might be very loud when I do this. I've been trying to whisper when I do this part, but okay, it's not hitting red when I do that. I just wanted to make sure. I don't want to hurt anyone's ears when I do that. I'm sorry. Anyways, let's move on. The incredible teardrop star discovery breaks the mold for Steve, how is it pronounced? Astronomers? Okay, thank you. Yes, astronomers. New kind of star pulsates on one side. Huh. That's cool. Well, that's different. Apparently, Space Jam isn't just Looney Tunes now. Apparently, they're opening up the book of Warner Brothers, and they're like, yeah, you want the mask? Have the mask. You want the Joker? Here's the Joker. You want Pennywise, the dancing clown? That was more Joker. If you want Pennywise, the dancing clown. Well, now he's in Space Jam. But I don't know if they mean the clown prince of crime or if they mean the Phoenix Joker. He is the clown prince of crime, but it's more like toned down, so he's not really the clown prince of crime yet. I'm not saying that he won't be, and I really hope that Phoenix ends up playing the Joker, like when they actually start wrapping up, revving up the Joker into more DC shows and films, more films most likely. I want him to play it. I haven't seen the movie, but goddamn does everyone love him, and that means that he's doing something right. And well, we want the next few movies to be good. Apparently, we're changing Batman, so let's see if we change Batman's for the better. If not, for the worse. We all remember how that Joker ended. Anyways. Oh, sorry. Something is still stuck in my throat, and it keeps changing how I talk, and I hate it. I mean, just now, not when I did the Joker. The Joker was me, don't worry. But still, that's cool. Oh, yes. Jim Carrey is reportedly returning as the Mask in Space Jam 2 in a leaked photo. You know what? I'm actually really curious about this, so I want to see this now. Let me see if this is fake. Because, in case you didn't know, sometimes there is fake news. Now, and sometimes the president was right. But that's very rarely. And most of the time, it's not fake. Here on... No, that's a picture from the old ones. And that's a picture from the old ones as well, because that Lola looks like it's from the 1950s. Jesus. The 1996 flick earned $230 at the global box office. Sorry, I had to. Why? Well, pardon my French, but well, shit. There's Pennywise and the Joker with the mask. So rumor has it that Space Jam 2 will expand with other WB properties besides the Looney Tunes, the Mask, the Joker, and Pennywise. That's like a rip-off version of Pennywise back there, I'm pretty sure. That doesn't look like Phoenix. And that is definitely the Mask. What if that's all actually just in his head? Like... Jesus, really? Ooh. According to Deadline, Space Jam 2 is set to premiere July 16th, 2021. So be ready and on the lookout for that. But, apparently, Jim Carrey's last film, besides Sonic, which, if you haven't seen, it's actually pretty good, surprisingly. I was expecting the worst, and actually came out with the best. Actually, it was really good. But, yes, apparently his last role was 2016. That was like 4 years ago. In Dark Crimes. I really hope he was doing TV shows or something at the time. Or something. Oh, yes. Now it's just talking about the history, yada, yada, yada. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see here. Yes. Apparently Disneyland is making another, land. The Avengers Campus. Because, why not? I mean, Marvel is one of their higher grossing things. And they already did Star Wars and regular Disney. But what are they going to replace? Are they just going to buy more land? Are they going to keep the land they have and tear down something? Jesus. Other than that, we're not seeing much now. As for stuff. I mean, there's Facebook Horizon closed alpha begins this month. So, yeah, there's that. Apparently it's like the rec room of VR. Except the rec room of VR is VR. Well, that's shocking. And the headline that we have for this one is, she used to help victims of crime, but a daytime drug-fueled robbery ended her career. Jesus. And that's one way to end your career, yeah. Yes, see, and this is what I'm sad about, is, because if you didn't know, I like Fan Expo. It's cool, you get to meet people that like the same stuff as you, but sadly, we already have the Emerald City Comic-Con postponed due to the coronavirus outbreak. It is very sad to see, and people should stop visiting places while they're sick. I mean, I get it. Yes, the symptoms don't show for like 5 days, and then they start showing. But still, if you're going somewhere, fly before you go flying off somewhere. Go to the doctors. The doctors will check you up, and if you have it, good. You get to stay there for a bit. You get to stay longer than you wanted. Yeah, you don't have to go to work for the next couple of days because you're sick. But, if you aren't sick, wear a mask. I don't know, wear some gloves if you really want to, but wear a mask on the plane just in case. And then go to the doctors straight away, and then make sure that you're not sick. Because they probably will be able to check. If they can't, then, oh, well, too bad, I guess. Yes, if you do get sick and they couldn't find it, then, well, we're all doomed. Anyways, Elder Scrolls 6 release date apparently is 2025. And there's stuff about The Walking Dead, but I don't understand what it says. I mean, I watch it, and even I'm confused. 15 unflattering facts about Ryan Reynolds' past. There's a lot of stuff, but I mean, Castlevania did a JoJo. I know, right? Who would have thought this Netflix anime about vampires called Castlevania, which was actually a Nintendo game originally, would have something that relates to a show originally about vampires? Who would have thought? Damn. Apparently when one of the bad guys, I guess, goes into a shop, he finds a mirror. Well, apparently in that same shop, you can find the stone mask from JoJo. Yes, how does it get from the collectors to the Joestar Mansion? I don't know. That's a good question. Apparently it was on a carriage at the time. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. I think we're going to end it there because I'm not seeing much anymore. Astronomers no longer need your personal computer for search for alien life forms. Did you know that? Apparently, astronomers no longer need your personal computer for search for alien life forms. Well, that is amazing then. That means I can have my computer back that I donated. Other than that, I think it's a good place to leave this episode of Jack Johnson News. The second Jack Johnson. Because you can never have too much of one. You could probably get too much of two. After 3, you'll probably get tired. I still find that Space Jam 2 one astonishing. Like, Pennywise. In a kid's movie. Pennywise. The dancing clown. Like, I don't know. But with that being said, I am Jack Johnson, and this was Jack Johnson News. Goodbye.